Hey guys, I'm Willbender, and today we're going to be talking about T13 Cavalry, otherwise known as the Griffins. You see that I already have a battle report opened up right now, and it shows a rather enormous single march on one person who sent nothing but cavalry. And you see the T10s, 12s, and 13s all lined up, and you notice right away there is a very distinct killing difference. The T10s are obviously lacking a little bit here, but the T12s and 13s kind of stay on par with one another, with the exception of one thing, and it doesn't show it that well here, but the T13s have much better survivability, and therefore they are a bit stronger, because T12 Cav are kind of like glass cannons, as we say in the gaming industry. That means they hit really hard, but they die really hard too. T13 Cavs hit hard and survive well, even though there are some drawbacks to T13s as it is. So what we're going to do in this video is we're going to talk about exactly how you can get T13 Cav and maybe some strategies for you as a player, whether you want to train them to be really strong or if you have other ideas for them. We're going to go over that pretty soon. So let's go ahead and take a look at those requirements. So the requirements for T13 is actually pretty extensive, and it's not for the faint of heart. First, let's take a look at the building that we need to upgrade in order to have the T13s. It's actually called the Discipline Hall. It's all the way over here. You'll notice that if I click on it, the requirements for opening up the Discipline Hall is to have Prestige 6 troop training areas. All four have to be this way. You see that I am one away, and I'm actually currently on the last phase of that right now. So let's go ahead and do that up. And I'm going to hit all my little guys here. I've been saving up for this, just for this video. So, but yes, you do have to have all Prestige 6 troop training areas. That is an absolute necessity, but it's not the only one. So if you're thinking, oh, I'm pretty close to all P6 troops, I'm going to get my Griffins immediately, the answer is no. That is definitely not how that works. So pay attention as we go through this very long process of me hitting one button until I get all the way through. I know I can hit the finish now, but forget the finish now. I've been playing since old school times. Not really. Been playing only for 3 years. Alright, so, free, and look, P6. Wonderful. Okay, so with that, I can go over here, and now I can unlock it. Let's unlock it. Let's unlock it. There it is. It took me a second. Hey, nothing looked like it happened, except it did. Because I can now go to my training area, and currently, oh, I have Paladins. Well, I can. Or I can have, there's my Griffin Knights, right there. But what does that require? It requires a Discipline Hall of level 5 and the Occult Enlist Griffin Knight Analysis. Let's go over the first part first, which is probably what you're wondering. What do you mean I have to research something in the occult research? Well, if I go on over here, there's a book right here that I'm circling called the Book of Griffin Knights. If you go down here, you must hit these 5 areas at the top here up to 30%, in which it will allow you to unlock the Griffin Knight, Enlist Griffin Knight. I'm going to show you a screenshot right now of the resource requirements for that, as I've already done this, but you do need to get the rest of these up to 30% before you can even unlock this. Once you have that, though, once you have your Discipline Hall up to level 5, right now it's currently level 1, then you are able to unlock the Griffin Knights. Right now I can unlock Paladin if I wanted to, and then down below the Grand Siege, which is your siege engines, and the Delphiers, which are your archers. But level 5 is what you need for archers, and if I were to try and upgrade it right now, it's actually not that demanding, those requirements, but each time I up it, it's going to be like a normal Prestige 6 building. The requirements will go up. But I need to have those 3 things set to go before I can get T13 Cav. Now, let's go over some possible strategies here, because T13 Cav are not easy to make. I'm actually going to show you a screenshot right now. So my good buddy Tan Huangia gave me this screenshot here, and to make 7,450 Griffin Knights, I would need 7.4k fine iron. Now, I went ahead and unlocked level 2 Discipline Hall so I can show you this. It's another building called the Shelter. If I unlock this guy, I can show you guys a recovery system here. Currently, there's nobody in there because, well, there really isn't. I haven't trained any T13s yet. But here's the thing. These are the only troops that have something called a weak troop. Now, after a while, some of your troops will become weak in the T13 category, and you will have to heal them whether they are dead or not. So this is where they go. Think of it like a separate type of hospital, but it's for T13 Cav, and it's kind of like a taxing system on there. So that's why people, unless you're a big spender, you're not really going to be making too many of these guys. So I have a little bit of a strategy in place here for people who desperately want to get T13 Cav. For myself, I'm not going to be training too many of them, at least for now, but I do have a couple of very big rally setters, and what I'm going to be doing is when they call on me to rally, I am going to go right on over to my discipline hall, train, I don't know, maybe 50 to 100,000 T13 Cav, and I'm literally just going to send them within super rallies. Remember, super rallies take the attributes, the stats, everything of the rally setter. So really, I don't even have to strengthen them too much. I can just train them so that it can be a help to my rally setter. And this one here is from my good buddy God of War, and he shows us what he's going for in his enhancements. And like a lot of people, they're all going for Slaughter. Slaughter is the big thing you want to up if you're going to be strengthening up your T13 Cav. So make sure that you get that, and then you can work on Torn, Deterrence, and Hurricane, kind of evenly distributed after that. But only go for those if you're going to be marching them on your own. Otherwise, I think my strategy is good. It's going to save you a lot of time, a lot of effort, resources, if you're just making them specifically for rallies. So I hope this helped out, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any comments for this video, or if you have any suggestions for other videos, leave it down in the comments below. Who knows? You might just see your suggestion in a future video. So thanks a lot for watching, everybody. And until next time, I will see you on the battlefield. If I bleed tonight, if I